Have you ever gone to a Bible study and asked the question to yourself, how is it that all of these people know exactly what to talk about and how to refer to their Bible? Well, hopefully, with today's video and just 3 easy steps, we can help you get started and become a Bible expert. Let's get into it. First of all, I do want to start by saying that there is no one way to read your Bible. You can read it front to back, middle to end, however you want to read it. There's no exact one perfect way to do it, but today, hopefully, we can help you at least get started. Starting with step one. So, first of all, you need a Bible. So, choosing the right Bible is going to be very, very important. How do you do that? Well, first of all, let's look at all the different types of translations. You have King James, King James, New Living Translation, and New International Version. If you get on the Bible app, you'll see that there are hundreds of translations to choose from. So, first and foremost, you got to choose the one that fits right for you. Personally, I use the NIV, the New International Version. This is because, just being honest, it's probably one of the easiest versions to read. If you try reading the King James Version, you're going to find that it's kind of old Englishy. You have a lot of F's and this and there. And a lot of people make that mistake by reading their very first Bible in the King James Version. So I recommend the NIV or the NLT. But again, use the Bible app. It's a great resource and you can see all the different translations. There is a compare function on there where you can compare the different translations and just choose the one that's easiest for you. So once again, the NIV is the one for me, but it doesn't mean that it's the one for you, but I definitely recommend it. Moving on to step two. So next, you're going to want to choose what kind of Bible you want. And by that, I mean, do you want a leadership Bible? Do you want a study Bible? Do you want a Bible that goes more in depth in the history? Personally, again, I use the Maxwell Leadership Bible because of my role at work. I do lead a group of people, so I found it best to choose that Bible. There's a Bible for just about any walk of life that you're in, whether you want to study, whether you're a mom, a dad, a husband. There's Bibles for absolutely everyone. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, why is this important? Well, if you want to read your Bible and really get the most out of it, these study Bibles and these different types of Bibles have a lot of really great notes in between paragraphs, in between chapters, or at the beginning of every chapter or book that'll really help you use this in real life applications. For example, my leadership Bible will use, let's say, Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, and then tell me exactly how I can use that teaching and apply at work and really make the most out of it and still use the sort of truth that was given to us in the Bible. So again, browse around a little bit. Find out what works best for you. If you're a dad, if you're a mom, if you're a daughter, if you're a son, even buying one for your kids. There's some for kids out there as well. Choose the Bible that works best for you. And most of the time, again, these come in the NIV or NLT translations, easy to read and easy to pick up. So get yourself the Bible that works best for you. Okay, now that you've chosen the translation and the type of Bible that you want, now we get to the good stuff, reading your Bible. So, you may be asking, where do I get started? Again, there is no one way to read your Bible. You can start at the beginning, literally in the beginning, or you can start in the New Testament, the Old Testament. Again, the Bible is split up amongst various books. There's a lot of history, there's a lot of stories. And what a lot of people do not understand is that there's a lot of short stories within the Bible that are just really fun to read, but give you a lot of great life lessons. You may know the story of David and Goliath, whether you grew up in Sunday school or you didn't. You've heard it at some point in your life. Well, that's one of the many great stories within the Bible, and that is in the Old Testament. Again, the Bible is split up between the Old Testament and the New Testament. The Old Testament is basically everything that happened before Jesus was born. The New Testament is everything that happened after his life on earth and everything that his disciples did after. A majority of the New Testament is written by a man named Paul, which we can go more into detail in a different video. But again, my suggestion is to start with the New Testament. The reason behind this is because the New Testament starts, like I mentioned, with the story of Jesus Christ, with the story of his birth all the way up to his sacrifice, the ultimate sacrifice he did for us. If you completely understand everything that Jesus did while he was on earth, all the teachings and everything that he sacrificed for us, then you can really, really dig deeper into the Bible, see all the references that Jesus made himself to the Old Testament and really gain a deeper understanding. Again, this is my suggestion. It doesn't mean this is the right way to go. This is what helped me as a new Christian, and I hope that this can help you as well. Well, guys, that just about does it for our very first long form video on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope this helps you apply this in your Bible studies, at church, or whatever it is. Maybe it's just something personal that you just wanted to get better at. I really hope this was able to reach somebody. And if it did, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for future content. And again, guys, we love you here at the Angels Ministry, and we would love to hear all the things that you've learned from reading your Bible or in your Bible studies. Thank you guys so much. You have an awesome day.